So let's pull back a little bit
Sure.
and let's talk about what it's actually like to be in a session or a meeting with you. So like, a lot of people we all have feelings about food. We all have feelings about our bodies. And
Yes.
much like taking like mental health therapy, there's a lot of reticence or hesitance or ambivalence about starting that process because there's just so much and it's
Yeah.
deeply ingrained culturally. And so what's like a first session with you like? What are the things that you do? What are the papers you send? Walk
Okay.
us through what that first meeting would be like.
Okay. Um, well, I do have a couple of questionnaires that I usually have people fill out before they meet with me, just so I have a sense of who they are and what they're wanting, what they want out of the session, what their goals are. So some of that's on the questionnaires.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then now I'm pretty much meeting with people virtually. So we meet, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask a lot of questions in the first session because there's just a lot I want to know about a client so that I know how I can help them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the first half hour is just me asking a lot of questions and listening to what the client wants, what the client believes about eating, about their weight, about um, their health,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of barriers they're facing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one that I try to listen to is what gets in their way in terms of living the kind of life that they want to live. Is it finances?
Mm-hmm.
Is it shame?
Mm-hmm.
Is it proximity to whatever it is that they want to do? I mean, there's all kinds of barriers.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to listen to what their goal is. What do they want to accomplish? What do they want me to help them with? What's getting in their way?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what are some small steps that we could take to help them achieve whatever goal it is that they have or whatever they want to do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge believer in small steps. If you've ever read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, he talks about the 1%,
Mm-hmm.
um, how impactful just 1% change is. Small steps can have a huge impact over time. So I just work with clients to help them. We decide together what the goal is, what kind of steps we want to take to achieve that goal. We talk about, it's a lot of times it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can just wake up the next day and all of a sudden, be able to do all the things that they want to do. We talk about small steps, small goals, but also a lot about changing thoughts about our food, thoughts about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
listening to how we speak to ourselves. Self-talk is a big thing that I like to talk to people about it
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to food and weight, and how they're handling any negative emotions, how they're handling some situations that are not healthy for them. How are they handling it, and what are some alternatives?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we just go from there. And it's different with everybody, but the first session is almost always a lot of listening, talking about what they want, what do they want to work toward, and how I can help them with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just go from there and see how many sessions we want to work on or meet, that we want to have together. And I've worked with some people for just 3 sessions, and I've worked with people for several years.
Mm-hmm.
So it really varies.
Mm-hmm.